Imagine being in a quiet room by yourself late at night when your phone buzzes with a link that says, Halle Berry left nothing to the imagination. Should I really click this? A tiny voice asks you as your heart begins to race and your mind is racing. Watch this entire video with me before you give up. By the time it's all over, you'll understand how those private images were discovered, how they got out, and how each click can protect rather than violate someone's privacy. I promise you'll want to remain until the very end. We are familiar with Halle Berry from big screens and red carpets. In every part she has played, she has demonstrated brilliance, beauty, and strength. However, even a well-known individual like Halle needs some privacy, a place where she can feel secure and in charge. These pictures were only intended for her personal files and were captured during a private session with a respectable photographer. However, trust is easily betrayed. We'll go back to that day in the studio, when the setting was set up with cozy lighting and welcoming smiles. And we'll follow the procedures that transformed a straightforward photo shoot into the headline you see today. Imagine the shot itself first. Halle gets up early, visits a quiet, safe studio, and meets a photographer she has previously collaborated with. The atmosphere is serene. The door is secured. She thinks her photos will be kept confidential. However, even in the safest environments, leaks can occur in our digital age. An unprotected backup, a missing memory card, or an inadvertent click can all introduce unwanted perspectives. We'll go over every potential issue, including file transmission, cloud folder syncing, and the ease with which a private moment can be made public. You can only imagine Halle's horror upon learning of the leak. She discovers texts on her phone one morning from pals asking, "Did you see those photos?" There is a panic attack. Hurt and anger come next. Nobody should have to experience that shock. We'll discuss the psychological effects of privacy violations and the need to choose empathy. Making fun of or criticizing other people simply makes the situation worse. Rather, we ought to support people like Halle who are experiencing the anxiety and humiliation that come with having their personal lives made public. But Halle isn't the only subject of this video. It has an impact on all of us and the decisions we make on the internet. You have a moment to choose whether to click and share or to halt and safeguard. When you come across prohibited images, we'll walk you through the simple steps of blocking dubious connections, locking down your own devices using default settings, and reporting these photos on popular social media sites. You can protect your privacy and prevent the spread of hazardous content by following these measures. This is your time. The next time you come across private photos online, how will you respond? Will you take a moment to consider your options before clicking? Join the discussion about privacy and respect by sharing your thoughts in the space provided for comments below. Please hit the like button, subscribe for more candid conversations, and ring the bell to ensure you don't miss any updates if this video opened your eyes. Thank you for persevering through to the very end because your decisions have a significant impact. I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming video.